भवताप प्रणाशिन्यै आनंद घनमूर्तये ज्ञान भक्ति प्रदायिन्यै मातस्तुभ्यं नमो नमः मातस्तुभ्यं नमो नमः। श्री श्री आनंदमयी मात की जय। So we were discussing about Ma in Bajitpur and then in Shahabag. And in 1927, these are the incidences from that year. So it was not only the human beings who were with her, all the animals also, they had special love from her. So it happened like once a dog used to come, and that dog used to, when Ma was in like this Mahabhav, the Samadhi state, the mantras would come from her mouth. She would spontaneously repeat the mantras. And then this dog would put his head on Ma's lap. And then when she would distribute the prasad, so this dog especially take really with enthusiasm that prasad. So it was seen like so many times, very specially, like when the dance was happening, it would make the sounds and dance with the people, as if the dog forget that it is like not an animal, it's a human. It responds to all that. Similarly, there was a goat. Goat also was coming and sitting next to Ma and having prasad and all the things, participating in kirtan. And even that goat used to sleep under her bed. So once it was very cold, so she gave this goat one blanket. So Ma said, people asked, this must be some previous life, some sadhu, some sannyasi. She said, yes, he was in previous life some saint who used to have a blanket. Again, this body is giving him the blanket. So like this, so not only the domestic animals, but the poisonous animals also, dangerous looking animals also work continuously with her, like the snakes, the cobras. They were constant companions to her. Many times it was seen she was lying down and they were next to her. So once it happened like one of the Didi, as we were speaking, Gurpriya Didi was her like a shadow. She was always serving her, Ma's companion. So her father's brother, son, he had an astrological chart in which it was said that he will die with a snake bite. So the mother and father brought the child to Ma that please, you have to save this child. So Ma said they were willing to keep that child with Ma. So Ma said, no, don't keep the child here. So somehow then it happened like Bholanath, Ma's husband, he requested that we should go for some touring in some pilgrimage. So she, like we all know, we were discussing like it was always the spontaneous khayal, the spontaneous flow. Nobody knew where she is going, and if she would go to a particular station and the train, wherever the train is going, she would go there without knowing what is the destination, nothing. It was always like that. So this time also when Bholanath requested, so she and Bholanath took a train and it reached Vindhyachal. It's a place in UP. It's a very holy place. We still have a beautiful ashram there in Vindhyachal. So there, when Ma and Bholanath reached, this man who has come to save his child, by chance, they also somehow came there. So then it happened, Ma was showing all of them this beautiful pilgrimage. And one day she was walking kind of a hill, and suddenly she saw a big cobra coming towards her. So she just put her foot on the cobra. She didn't do anything intentionally, that was Ma. Everything was happening through her, because there was no such body consciousness in her. She was always beyond. So everything was just like happening, playing. That's why we say it's a leela, play. So she just put her foot on the cobra, and then she pointed to Bholanath, and then this man who was with his family and the child who was supposed to be bitten by the snake. All of them were behind. She pointed all of them to stop, but nobody stopped. They were wondering what's happening, why she said this like this, stop. So they came and they saw the snake. They were scared. So then the snake went away. So they asked, did it bite you? Ma didn't reply anything. It continued. In the evening, when she was just resting, so they saw there were like 2 points, kind of the sign where the snake bit Ma. So it was quite deep. So they were scared. The snake has bitten. And it was cobra. So they all saw it. So it's very dangerous. So they were worried. But Ma was in complete like relaxed state. She said, no, nothing to do. Then Bhaiji, who was again Ma's constant companion, he was worried. So he brought some medicine, and he, in a rush, in a hurry, put on the leg. So Ma started laughing. So he asked, why you are laughing, Ma? She said, you are putting on the wrong place. Here the snake didn't bite. But she said, never mind. This body has no effect of snakes or nothing. So then this snake continuously followed her for several months. Then again she was in some boat. Again in the river that snake was coming. So Ma recognized the snake. And it was coming so fast towards the boat. So the boatman was having a stick. So he hit the snake. But snake again was gone. So then at somebody's home, Ma was on first floor. And the kirtan was going in down floor. Suddenly Ma said, oh, there is a snake next to me. So that snake, same cobra was there. Then when she was walking down, it was on the stair. So the house people, they were scared. They said, we're going to kill it. So she said, okay, if you have strength, kill it. So it was enough light. It was all clean place. So there was no chance that the snake can run. But they could not find the snake. They could not kill it. So Didi, she asked later that, please tell Ma, who was this snake? So she said, this is one of the Mahapurush, a great saint. And he is coming with his disciple. 2 of them are coming. So she said, how can he be a great saint if he is biting you? He should not do that. She said, no. Like you people love your children. You caress your children, their hands, their feet. It's like that. They treat this body as their child. And he has loved this body like that. It's not bite. So then later it was seen, there was a place just behind Ramana Kali, this temple, where Bhaiji asked Ma to make a first ashram. First was small place in Siddheshwari Kali. Then this was the real first ashram beginning. So Ma showed this place the ashram should be made. And it was full of snakes, full of ruins. So people were saying, like, why to buy this place? But she had a special khayal. So she used to put milk for the snakes there. So once, for 7 days, the milk was there. So she had a khayal, thought to go and check. So she went there and the milk was as it is. 7 days, nothing happened to the milk. No, like it was in the wild. Huh? So not even any leaf or nothing fall in it, as if it was covered. So then she said to people, let's have some drink, prasad from it. People said, no, it might be poisonous. You should not. It is 7 days, it is just being here. So she does whatever the inspiration was coming. She never listened. So she drank some of the milk. And then everybody, because she did it, so everybody had it. After that, they put the milk. Next morning when they went, there was nothing in it. So even the snakes, they were waiting. When she will have first, then they will have the prasad. That is the place with full of the snakes and all these wild animals. That place, the first ashram was made. And then there was this, just behind this ashram, there was a place Ma asked them to make a Shiva temple. And on the Shiva temple, she made a kind of a tower of that temple, and on that she asked to draw a snake. So Didi asked that, what does it mean? Is this place belonging to that particular snake who is coming to you? She said, Ma didn't answer it, but she smiled. So like this, there are so many incidences from these snakes. All the animals had amazing Leela in Ma's life. We'll discuss more tomorrow. Jai Ma.